Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to the weekend shiz. I love the word shiz. I can't stop using it. So let's dive right in. If you're looking to donate um, to special note about booking personal readings, I'm not doing personal readings until November. So I'm taking the month off from that. So that's something that you should know. Um, so yeah, because I am traveling right now, and so I need to devote time to that, right? But this doesn't affect the channel because we're still doing our thing in here, aren't we? So let's get into it. The feeling of the weekend, the feeling, the vibe. I It's really interesting because I don't know why we seem to have, I mean, maybe it's that big picture thinking for Sagittarius. Like, we're mutable, so we're supposed to be fluid. We're supposed to be able to just take things as they come, right? I don't know. I kind of think that probably it's real interesting for me, immutable signs, because that's Sagittarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces. And I really think the only one who's actually good at going with the flow is maybe Pisces. I don't know. But this is what's happening is that, you're being called yet again to surrender, to just let the universe do its thing. And that's really hard for you, Sag. And that could be forcing rest on you, right? And really to embrace the unknown. And there are those who will fight me, but we're not really good on that. We're not good on that because we're constantly trying to see. We're big picture people, so we like to know how things are going, and if we don't know, we like to try to control certain aspects of it. Like, I'm a person who's very obsessed with details. I like, before I go somewhere, like when I was planning my travel with my trip, I literally know every single detail of the travel from start to finish because I want to be able to see issues coming down the road, what this, that, and the other might cost me. It goes on and on. What will this save me on time? Or am I just taxing myself? What would be the easiest for me, given I'm someone who suffers from chronic fatigue? Like, you wouldn't believe the things I think. And then don't even go into the packing of it all, because I've packed for every single thing that could happen. Right? That's what I do. That's what I do. And I feel like at times that's the Virgo in me. So underneath the deck was really nice because Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman. It's like, what would help you with this energy is to really, I mean, of course, taking a little trip this weekend would help for sure. Having a little adventure would help you. But with the Wheel of Fortune being here, I kind of feel like you can write down things that you would like to do in the future. I know you're saying, that's crazy, Heidi. No, it's really not. You know, it's like you can do future plans, and that will help you better with this Hangman energy, with this going with the flow, with the surrender, you know, because and that really falls into the being like such a big picture person, is that you on some level give into the big picture thinking. So say I'd like to go this, that, and the other on this date. And then what are all the actions you could take towards that? What are all the details? I mean, you'd be surprised how much that helps. And I know you're thinking, how does that help to surrender? Because right now, you're being called to just let things flow. Whatever needs to happen, happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't need to know. And so, those are little ways that you can kind of avoid the energy hurting you, right? So what's unfolding is very, very soon, there's something you're learning. You may actually get it out of a book, Sag, so probably reading would be good to you. But it's like something you're learning is actually going to help you in this cycle, like the next 6 months, or it's saying autumn, right, which is 6 to 9 months. Definitely, but we have a full moon coming up right soon, but something you learn is going to help with something working out, or you getting free of something. And maybe that's why the universe is saying, look, don't force things, just let them come, right? As far as relationships, I mean, this is all over the board here for you. Illusions, see reality clearly, and divine timing. Like, you're coming to know something at the right time. And really on the universe's time, not yours. But I do think that books or writing may be very pivotal in this. I hope that doesn't seem vague or confusing, because I felt a little confused. But let's see what your energy is this weekend. I just feel like you don't want to wait for certain things. You don't want to be this resilient person anymore. Yeah. Oh. Jeez Louise. 5 of Wands and the Devil. Nine of Swords. So there could be some sort of conflict. And I really kind of feel like you're not supposed to solve it. Just let people do what they do. I don't know, too, if this doesn't come out of a place of you feeling like you have to solve everything for everybody. Because there's people here, like the 5 of Wands talks about jealousy, talks about, butting heads. And I don't feel like you're supposed to solve it. I feel like you're just supposed to leave it alone. Interesting. So tell me what Sag is learning. What is this thing they're learning that's going to help them? What is Sag learning? 7 of Wands. Interesting. What is Sag learning? Oh. Seven of Wands. King of Wands. 3 of Wands. I feel like you're learning about your future. And it could be really sticking to your guns, but let's see what this library is about. Oh. Okay. 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. Ugh. It may involve leaving someone behind. The 3 of Swords is also healing. Tell me about that. What is that about? Oh, that's a lot of cards. It's like you try to help someone and you were really dedicated to it. But there's really a save yourself energy here. Like realizing that your vision needed to change on it. There's something you needed to stop doing. And it has something to do with helping another person. And you'll know who this is. What is this knowledge coming from now? Where is this coming from? Ten of Swords. Hierophant. It's like the same cards keep coming out. It's like no matter what you do, it doesn't help. And so, you know, they're asking you to focus on yourself. And maybe that's that breaking free. You just can't help this person. Tell me about illusions and divine timing. Oh, Judgment, Knight of Cups, and the Strength card. You may be making the decision to yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups. Definitely open to it. And your heart is open to working something out with someone because there is a challenge that needs to be overcome here. And you might even be receiving or giving a truth that you didn't want to face. And now we're facing it. This doesn't seem like a bad energy. It just seems like maybe that's like putting someone on a pedestal, and what ultimately happens is we get disappointed. So it's like you decide to give this a chance, even with the ugly, even with the challenges. It says that you're open and willing to take this on. No one's perfect, for sure. For sure. And I feel like what's interesting here, this may be a new beginning. It may be. But I feel like both people are interested in it. Like both people are interested in working this out, meeting each other halfway, and we'll really be moving forward in a different way, I would say. And it's definitely a risk. It's definitely a change, right? Or a chance that you're taking. You're taking a chance on this person, even though there are challenges involved. Okay. Ooh. It's a lot, right? So let's see what you're doing this weekend. What is Sagittarius? Like, they won't even let me complete sentences. Ooh. You may be establishing boundaries with someone. It's like you're willing to do something with them, but here's the line for me. What is the Page of Wands about? Page of Wands. So it's kind of like, even though you're willing to go on a path with someone, right? You're kind of guarded about it. The High Priestess, the Magician, the Ace of Swords. I think you hope that it will work out, but you're not totally sure it will work out. So basically, there's going to be an honest conversation about that and about what you don't know. You know, it's kind of like, if we want things to work, we have to have everything on the table. So that's what you want to do. You want to have this conversation. You want to have this conversation. You want to set boundaries with this person, because you do want to go forth with them, but you don't want to be a fool, right? Okay. What's actually happening? What's actually happening? Oh, jeez. This weekend. What's actually happening? Oh, my God, Sag. Oh, so many cards come out. The Wheel of Fortune. That's good. Growing through sadness. Like, I like that too. Page of Cups. You're having that talk. And it's actually very nice. It's very loving. It's very open. It allows you to move through some things that made you sad. 8 of Wands. 6 of Cups. And kind of get back to feeling good with this person again. Yeah, the Death card, the Moon card, and the 3 of Cups. Like, there's a return to joy with this person, but there's also moving through some darkness in order for that to happen. You know, some darkness, some transformation. So in order for us to have transformation, like, let's pull out all the dirt. Let's pull out the dirt. Let's make mud pies, and then we'll take a shower. Right? That kind of energy. So what's the takeaway for this weekend? So I guess a lot seems to be happening in terms of relational energies, right? Isn't that always the way, Sag? Isn't that always the way? What's the takeaway? Slice through obstacles and carve a path towards your dream. A new path. Yeah. And embracing the new path, you know, getting through the problems, and even though you don't know how things will work out, it's opening your heart to what could be. I love this. Love this. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Toodles.